Darnell, I wanted to ask about kind of the battle in the crease right now. They've gotten a few bumps in on Stu. It's sort of this fine line, not wanting to take penalties, but needing to sort of play on the edge. How would you describe that gamesmanship so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the first time we've seen in the playoffs. I know, when we were playing Dallas, they were those first couple of games, they were pretty heavy in front of our net, and I think our job as defensemen obviously is to let Stu see these pucks, and knowing how well of a job that they're going to do getting to the net front and how much compete and battle they have, we're going to have to raise our level to get to that level too.
Left side, front row.
Hey, Brett. We're not sure if Ryan Nugent-Hopkins will play tonight, but I just wanted to get your opinion on, how many boxes he checks off for your team and how important he is for your group.
Yeah, he's been a top player for us for a long time, and especially he's been amazing throughout the whole playoff run. So I don't know. I haven't talked to him, but it was nice to see him on the ice there this morning, and we hope to have him in the lineup.
Right side, third row.
Darnell, coming into this series, Florida series, forecheck, was talked about a lot. They had some success in Game 2. Can you kind of talk about, I guess, the challenges their forecheck present and what you guys have to do to kind of counter that in this game?
Yeah, no, their forecheck is obviously an identity of their team, and they're very good at doing it, putting pucks in the right spot and being on top of us as defensemen. I think all of us, I know me and Kulak have talked about it, like we can move pucks better and make better plays, and that'll alleviate some of the stress that we have had to endure, and especially in those second periods. So it's just going back there and making plays, having confidence. Obviously, the pucks are going to be dirty, and they're going to be on top of us. It's not something that we haven't seen over the course of the year at different points, and it's just going out there, having confidence, making plays, and we know we're very capable of doing it.
Far right side, standing.
How much of it, Brett, becomes about X and O's, maybe changing the tactics a little bit so you have some more time, and how much of it is just winning battles? Like they engage you guys in battles. How much of it becomes if you win a battle, you find yourself some more time?
Yeah, I think it's all that, all the battle part of it, and just the execution part of it. We know, even going back to last year, we know what kind of team they are. We know that's the strength of their team, and for us, we just feel we haven't been clean enough in our just execution and handling the puck and making the next play. So I think that's all it comes down to.
Left side, front row.
Darnell, do you think there needs to be a realization, like they were 12-5 before they got to the final. You guys are 12-4. These are the two best teams. You're not going to dominate 60 minutes of the game, and it's how you sort of ride through the emotion of maybe when they have a 7 or 8 minute window, or maybe a second period where they own the puck, and it's kind of how you handle those situations that might ultimately define who ends up winning the series.
Yeah, it's the Stanley Cup Finals. You're not going to walk through a Stanley Cup Final. You're not going to walk through a team at this point of the year. It's a team we're playing against. This is their third final in a row, and they're here for a reason. And for us, we know that we are very capable of, when we're playing at the top of our game, of being the dominant team on the ice. But with that said, they're going to have their pushes, and it's the way that we're able to weather those and take the momentum and maybe grab the momentum a little bit earlier and swing it back in our way.